Okay, welcome back. This is part 2 of our Pokemon Gen 1 Definitive Edition Nuzlocke. Multilocke, even, you might say. What exactly is that? Just a quick recap. We're playing all 4 Pokemon games from Gen 1, including Green, with the same controller inputs. It's a twist on the traditional Nuzlocke, where it's basically all the Nuzlocke rules, except it's like a little bit less punishing for like defeat. And also, I have to catch a different Pokemon in each gen, but I'm allowed to pick which Pokemon I want to catch in each route. So I'm not allowed to catch duplicate Pokemon. Is kind of the big twist, right? So anyway, we're back. We're gonna give it a go, and I just caught my first Pokemon, which some of my Pokedexes are out of sync, but let's see where it is. It's Pokemon Green, and it's Bulbasaur. So what I'd like to do now is induce a fight in... I induced a fight in both, but maybe I can, if I'm lucky, I might be able to squeak out of one of the fights first. No, I got to run from both fights because I just don't want to stay in the fight with Bulbasaur right now. So what I really need, desperately badly, is for at least one of them to get into a fight so that I can desync them. And I'll even push Red down into this area. So my next fight that I want is I want to catch Rattata on Pokemon Red now. So that's the next big get. So I'll go up. I'll take my boy. I've got Red in this perfect little zone. Sometimes I'm playing the game this way, and I'm like, there's no way that they didn't intend for this to eventually happen. And I'm like, that's completely insane of a thing to think, but like, damn, it totally works sometimes. Like, why would they put that little spot there where you're not allowed out, you know? It's like it's made for me. So anyway, but it's not. It's not made for me. Because other times I'm playing this and I'm like, why the hell am I playing this? You know what I mean? And we're only 41 minutes in. So I just don't know what else to say. I did leave the timer running during the break there in order to catch up with, because I didn't start the timer correctly. But we'll catch this Rattata now. You know, again, this is really, it's just supposed to be fun. Nobody's really watching. If you are watching in the future, thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe and hit that like button and maybe the bell. And also follow me on Twitch and all that stuff. And if it's gone far enough where I'm like a member or like a partner with Twitch, then like toss some money my way or whatever. But it's just supposed to be fun. I'm just having a good time on my own here, just chilling, big chilling. And I don't even have the chat open because I don't think anyone's in the chat, but that's okay. We have the ability to catch this Rattata, and it will go in the Pokeball. It will go in the ball. There's no way it escapes. I got it. Okay. So I do want the sound. I want the game sound back kind of badly. You're not going to hear the game sound, but I miss the game sound. So I'm gonna put the game sound back in the games. Just going to get through these menus, and then I'll turn up the sound on my own games here. Okay. I just think it's too hilarious to pass up. And just again, to give you all a sensation of what I'm hearing, I like this for some reason. I don't know if you can hear me anymore, but I do like the cacophonous noise. And that's something I actually want feedback on. I'm going to turn it off. That's something I want feedback on. If you are interested in the cacophonous noise, or if you think I should have one of the games, if I should just like elect one of the games to be the game sound for you, then, you know, by all means, right? Like, let me know. But I mean, I think for now, I'm just gonna leave the sound for myself to enjoy. But anyway, okay, so with all that done, we've caught our second Pokemon now. We've got Rattata. Oh, that was interesting. I don't actually know how I did that. But yeah, so now, just to be clear, in Pokemon Green, we're looking at the Pokedex. We have Bulbasaur and we have Pidgey. And then we have... I'm even confused. In in the top left on red, we have Charmander and we have Rattata. I saved the game, apparently, in Pokemon Yellow. That's going to happen. I'm going to, like, lose track of my inputs. It is bound to happen. Go up. Just get in the Pokemon Center, because if we go in the Pokemon Center, then we can pretty much freely move upwards, and then we can even snake around the corner if we need to snake around the corner. We can go up, and let's just heal our guys. Heal up our men. Son of a... Okay. Thank God for this guy standing here, because it makes it, you know, we can, like, press up against him to get into the Pokemon Center here. Okay. Another little thing that's slightly different again in Pokemon Yellow is it just takes longer to go through the Pokemon Center. So I can use that as an opportunity to, like, desynchronize if I wanted to. And as a matter of fact, I kind of do want to desynchronize. And I want to get red separate from blue, right? So I'm going to try and go bam. I messed it up. But we're close. There we go. So now this is another strategy that we'll use occasionally, is we will lock certain characters up into dialogue, and then we'll walk away. So now, and it turns out I was wrong also, by the way. We want Pokemon Yellow and Pokemon Blue to be free, because we're going to catch certain Pokemon. I can't remember exactly which. Maybe we'll go back to the theory crafting menu. I confused myself, as I sometimes do. It's very easy to get Yellow desynchronized, so let's just get Yellow out of here. And then we'll even get Blue out of here as well. And then we'll go up and around and put red. I messed up green. But we'll get red and green over as far as we can. Why is Blue back in the Pokemon Center? Why is Blue synced up with red, dude? What the hell? Okay, that was good. That was clean. Okay, so we have Blue and Yellow are free, because we want to catch something now with Blue and Yellow. We want to go get our next Pokemon with Blue and Yellow, and then we even want to do something a little cheeky, and we want to reset our starting Pokemon pretty much in every game. No, not in every game. In Blue and in Green, we don't want to, but in Red and Yellow, I think we do, especially in Yellow, and I'll explain why. But let's go in. We can desynchronize ourselves that way. We can go this way. And now we're in a good position to catch whatever Pokemon we're supposed to catch with Blue in Route 22. In Route 22, we know that we want to catch Mankey in Pokemon Yellow because it's a fighting type and it'll take us through the first gym. In Pokemon Red, we want Nidoran Boy. We want the Boy Nidoran because it's the one that's most easily available in this game. And that's because if it survives, it can learn a whole lot of really good moves. And we can also leave it out as the starting Pokemon in Brock, like in the gym leader, in case we take a bunch of knocks, and then it can die instead of our starter. So that's a good move. So let's just go in there and we'll try and catch ourselves, and we can actually get out of the dialogue now because we're so far desynchronized. That's a Rattata. We don't want that. There are Nidoran boys here. I verified it. I think I verified it. Wait, this is Pokemon Blue. Jesus, I almost made a big mistake. We want... Yeah, we want in Pokemon Blue... Oh my god, it's so confusing. In Pokemon Blue, we want to catch Spearow. Not Pokemon Girl, Spearow. I think. We'll find out. Again, I'm flying by the seat of my pants here. The last time I played Pokemon was easily 5+ years ago. And it was not Generation 1, okay? So, I mean, hopefully Spearow exists. I'm going to just check that out really quick here. In Route 22... Spearow is available in all the games. Okay, we're okay. I'm thinking now. Okay, and I'm actually gonna get. Let's get just for fun. Let's just involve. Let's get yellow involved here for no good reason at all. We'll just make it a little harder for ourselves. But some of the most fun part of this game actually is doing it this way, like getting. And I'm realizing now that every single character is catching something in this area. I'm gonna get red and green over here as well, and we're all gonna do it together. We'll train together, and I mean it's gonna take me a minute, to figure out exactly how this works. But once we've done it, and I'm hopeful here that I don't trigger a fight, because I don't know what happens if yellow goes so far. Okay, we're all right. Let's go this way. Let's sync ourselves right up in this corner. Yeah, so everyone, because there's enough Pokemon here, for everyone to catch something, everyone is catching something here. So we want a fight. We got 2 fights. In Pokemon Blue, we want something. We didn't get the right Pokemon in either one, so we can leave. And while we're doing that, we can start to trigger an encounter with Red. And it's a Spearow, which is not what we want in Pokemon Red. We don't want Spearow here. I don't think. Get rid of it. Okay. Nidorans. We got Nidoran Girl in Pokemon Green, which is actually the Pokemon we want. So before I click anything more, I'm going to get ourselves up out of here. I'm going to do a fight, try and catch it. Thank you for growling. That's actually really helpful. But like you can see, when I said before, it's like 4 times the amount of dopamine. I'm not joking, man. Like when you have 4 games running at the same time, it's like there's never not something happening, which helps the grind. It doesn't feel quite as grindy. Don't crit. It doesn't feel quite so grindy. And it's just fun. It's just really fun. So, but it is a little scary because when I was doing the testing, I was not really playing by Nuzlocke rules. I fainted like a few times. And we can't have fainting. There can be no fainting. You know what I mean? Hold on. I just realized I don't have a couple of things open that I want. Okay, stream is healthy. Chat is dominated by Pretzel, but we'll talk about that later. Okay. We're chilling. We don't want to give a nickname to Nidoran, but we do want to get ourselves in there. Hold on. Yeah. Now we can go up with the remaining boys. Okay, we can get an encounter. It's Nidoran Boy, which is what we want. We want Nidoran Boy. Okay, so we can catch this Pokemon. Let's get ourselves safe. Let's fight. Let's scratch. All right. We're playing cautiously, We got to play cautiously or we put ourselves in big, huge danger at times. So I think I'm going to do one more scratch and hope I don't crit. If I crit, it's not the end of the world. We're fine. We're going to catch this Pokemon too. Item, Pokeball, use it. Okay. So we catch it here. Really, I just want to catch all the Pokemon that I'm going to catch. And then we'll start doing we'll go up through Viridian Forest. We'll do all the stuff we need to do. So let's go. No. Who's left? What Pokemon need to be caught? Wow, so red and green are done. Totally done. We can put ourselves here, get ourselves maybe into an encounter. That's good. Yellow has Spearow, which we don't want. Blue has Spearow, which we do want. And we can do one attack with both. and Thundershock will absolutely kill much faster. It's an insta-kill, which saves us from being too in sync there. That was great. I love it. I love when stuff happens and you're like, yes, these are different games. Okay. So we'll just go make sure we're kind of vaguely chilling. We get Peck. See, this was my thought, was like it might be cool to get Peck on, to get Spearow on green, because green having a flying type move would be really helpful for when we go through Viridian Forest. But I just think having Nidoran in the future, like that's a future thinking, a futures thinking move by me. And now we can catch with a Pokeball. That's all good. And then there is one quite rare Pokemon that we want to catch in Viridian Forest, which is in Pokemon Blue. You can occasionally find Weedle. It's like rare. So, but we're going to be grinding in there. So hopefully we can find Weedle. And that would be very, very good for us. I've made a mistake, though, here. I hate to say it. Let's get ourselves up. We'll go this way. Get ourselves out. So now the only one remaining is Pokemon Yellow to catch something here. That's not what we want. We want to catch Mankey. Right. Jeez. We'll run. We don't want to over-level. We do want to level, though. I'll level with you. We do want to level. Because if we don't, we will get murdered in Viridian Forest. It is not anything to mess around with. I will kill the Spearow since I'm here. And as a matter of fact, I may set it up so that we're all grinding in slightly different locations. That'd be kind of neat. Because who gets Weedle? Pokemon Blue gets Weedle. And Pokemon Yellow gets Caterpie. That's right. There are Mankeys to be found. I swear it. And it's the only Pokemon that we can legally catch now in this area is a Mankey in Pokemon Yellow. There it is. Okay, so we got our Mankey. And Mankey might give us a bit of trouble. Like, we might kill this Mankey by accident. And you want to know something else? It might kill us. And it might escape from a couple of Pokeballs as well. But at least it can't poison us. Get the capture. Okay, sweet. Okay, so we're all right. Things are looking up now. So we got a Pokemon in every game. At least one. And we'll have a look at it shortly. One thing I'll actually point out as well once I'm out of this menu and once we're kind of together again. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's all go up here. Might as well. There is a potion here or something, or an antidote or something. Potion. Okay. Which is handy because in these games we can't actually get a potion for a while. Anyway, so what I was saying was our menus are out of sync here. So 2 of us are on Pokemon and 2 of us are on Pokedex. And I'd love it if we were both on Pokemon. But actually, as a matter of fact, would I like that or would I prefer it if it was like this? Because we can't use this now. And if I do that, then we're in a menu. So I can use this opportunity. I don't want to use this opportunity. I just realized. But like, so I want to trade so that Mankey is the first guy, so that Mankey's top boy. But in order to do that, we need to be out of sync. The menus need to be out of sync. So I'm not going to fix this. No, I am going to fix it. We can fix it by going down and clicking exit, and then that puts us in so that we can go to exit separately on that. And now if we go back, we're all on exit. So that's a way to fix the menus, which is kind of neat. Little strats that save your life, Oh, hey, Jason. How's it going, man? I'm honestly saying there's a reason I'm calling it the Pokemon Definitive Edition is because we can actually catch all the Pokemon, So that's kind of part of like a kind of secondary goal is to at least catch a Pokemon from like every available line in every game, and especially to catch all the version exclusives. And then we can trade them all into one game, and that might be kind of neat. We can also trade between these two games with the emulator that I'm using. That is also possible to do. Anyway, so it's a little ridiculous, but all right. Up we go. We'll just quickly heal ourselves. And as a matter of fact, I actually think I do want to train up Pikachu a little bit. But Pokemon Blue... I'm thinking. I need to think. Because red... No, it's red and blue that need to be in sync, right? Okay. Well, at least green... I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't know how to do this. Okay. Nope. It's Pokemon Red that we need. Okay. Pokemon. Nidoran goes first. I don't know. I'm freaking out, man. I'm scared. Okay, no. You know what? We'll leave because we're all pretty underleveled. We need to train a little bit, but we'll go up to Viridian to do it because in Viridian Forest there are Kakunas and Metapods available to attack. But we actually know. You know what? Thinking about it more. We do want to go south, and we want to make sure that we actually get... All right. Yeah, Pokemon Yellow has to go through the catching a Pokemon training, which is fun. But in the meantime, because Pokemon Pikachu got some experience that these guys did not get, so I'm going to just grind a little bit in this area. And we'll make sure that each of our Pokemon here have their elemental move before we go into Viridian Forest. Oh my god, what am I doing? Okay, scratch. So this is where it starts to get a little weird. And as a matter of fact, we'll go down as well. Just make sure that we can... I could keep an eye on my health, Like, it's a little dangerous. It's always a little bit dangerous. Charmander takes knocks against Pidgeys, man. I gotta run. I'm gonna risk it. We're okay. Enemy Rattata fainted. Okay. Bulbasaur grew. Charmander, they did not grow. Bulbasaur got Leech Seed, so that's decent, but it's pretty bad. So we'll go up. I mean, it'd be great to desync blue and red, but I don't think that's happening. We'll just go up and heal them both. And I'm going to get Pokemon Yellow into a fight. And we'll go up. And then we'll go kind of this way and that way. Pikachu gets easy XP here, and that's a level 5 Pidgey, which is a version exclusive, I think. Which is kind of interesting. Oh my god, I haven't updated my... Oh wow, Pidgey did not die. That's interesting. I need to update my goals, don't I? We got that. We got that. We got that. Okay. But goodness gracious me, does it not take time to do every single thing. Did I heal? I don't know if I healed or not, so I gotta check. Oh, don't. I'm stuck in a damn menu. Pokemon? Yeah, we're healed. So we can come back down. I'm in trouble here. I have to get into a fight. We'll get ourselves back down. Ultimately, we want to go up to Viridian Forest, but I do want to make sure, like, it'd be great for Charmander to have his elemental move, you know what I mean? Because then, if Charmander needs to, like, Ember just kills bugs, like, instantly. So it makes the leveling take a lot less time for him. And then Squirtle Bubble is pretty good in there as well. It's just not as good of a move, but like Ember's a very, very good move in Gen 1. But we really just want to, I mean, I could start using Leech Seed. The problem is just getting to that. There we go. So Leech Seed gives us maybe a little bit of health in that encounter. Level 7, Charmander gets Ember yet? No, not yet. So Bulbasaur gets Leech Seed right away. But it takes everyone else quite a little bit longer to actually get good moves. We're in a bit of trouble. I don't like seeing orange. My mind flooded again. It's so hard to keep talking. You got to respect the hustle, you know? Squirtle should be okay. Let's go up and heal with green and yellow. Lucky for us, we actually can do that pretty easily. We'll go right. We'll go down. We'll go up. We'll fight. We will try. I just hope we crit. Gust. How much health do we need to... Okay, we can do one more. We're not going to get crit. We're okay. Oh my god. I put myself at risk of losing Squirtle there. So now Squirtle needs to go up, which sucks, because now I basically have to wait. No way. Okay, I just need to run, and I will be able to escape, like, no question. Got away safely. Okay, we go up. Immediately up. All right. Up. Catch some... Oh, my God. It is not fun. It is fun, but it's, like, not easy, is what I mean to say. I gotta find a more relaxing position in which to sit. I'm on the edge of my damn seat, but... No, I don't need to heal. I'm okay. We're all right. Okay. So I need to get red into an encounter so that I can go down. So the big weak link in Viridian Forest is actually Bulbasaur, obviously because of the typing, but mainly because it's hard to power level. Like, we can't grind as easily in there because it doesn't get an elemental move other than Leech Seed. And then it gets Vine Whip. So even if we did get anything good, it would still have to go through like a Metapod's like defense stat, which is problematic, right? So anyway, we're gonna power level ourselves up till I think we need it to be level 8 or 9 for Squirtle. So Charmander, not quite yet. And then we don't get anything particularly good on Pikachu for quite a while, nor on Bulbasaur. I mean, Thundershock is a very good attack, but it's not elementally very handy for us for a while. Until the second gym. And, like, God knows if we even make it that far. You know what I mean? So it's like... It's quite a challenge. Squirtle gets level 8. Learned Bubble. Good. Charmander, what do you get? When do you get it? We got level 8. We're all leveling pretty much around the same time. Okay, so yeah, it's actually level 9 for Charmander to get Ember, which we need. So what's interesting is, you know, the way that the game kind of scales for different Pokemon at different times. I mean, obviously, like different type advantages are going to be relevant at different places, but what you don't really think about is, like, you know, for me, when I'm playing multiple games at the same time, a lot of the time I'm not able to just take advantage of type advantage anyway, because you know, what if I'm just not in, what if I don't have it set properly, you know what I mean? Like, what if we're what if I can't select it? I'm just in a fight and I'm not able to select the right move or whatever, so it puts us at risk. We're in danger on Squirtle again. Who's in danger? I need to remember who's in danger. I don't think Charmander's in danger. Let me just, sorry, I just need to puzzle this out. I was explaining something, but I was saying I can't always take advantage of type advantage, right? But what I can do, or what's even more interesting than that, is the way that the game, like, incentivizes, or like different games based on the team composition will have a different chance of, like, certain Pokemon fainting, which is, like, okay and not great if that happens. But, like, so I'll give you an example. In Pokemon Red, if I were to lead with Charmander going into Brock, the gym leader, there's a better chance that Charmander dies than, like, Squirtle dies, because Squirtle's just going to mow through them, and same with Bulbasaur, right? But if I set up the, like, but Red, because of the fact that Red has a Nidoran, there's, like, a lesser chance that if anything horrible were to happen, that Red would, like, white out. Whereas, like, if something bad happened and Squirtle got crit and it dies, then I don't have anything really to back it up in that fight, right? Same with in Pokemon Yellow. Even though I have Pikachu, I'm gonna have Mankey and I'm gonna have Butterfree, which has psychic moves, provided that I'm allowed to level that high. I actually don't even remember if I am or not. I'll look that up in the next break. But, like, you see, like, it's just more likely. It may be more likely that a Pokemon will faint, but what's less likely in certain games, depending on the team comp, is, like, a full wipe. And a full wipe is, like, extremely bad. I definitely don't want to have any team fully wipe. So it's like the way that it scales is, like, really interesting. Or I guess scaling is not the right word. I'm like, again, it's so hard to talk while I do this, but, like, the mind flood is so insane. Anyway, I'm just gonna play the game for a minute, I think, and just, like, relax myself. Relax on my face, you know? What do we have here? Nice kill. Charmander gets level 9 soon, surely to God. And then once each of us have elemental moves, then I'm going to switch out Pokemon in different games. Like, I just want us to get to, like, a baseline kind of level of power before we move on. Charmander's in danger. I should run. I can do this. So this is another thing. I can't do that. I can't really do anything, actually, about this. I know I can take one hit. I can take one more hit. I can take one more hit, even. Just kill it. Okay, so I can't. Just do the scratch and hit the scratch. Okay, this is what I'm going to die to is taking little risks like that. Squirtle and Charmander need to go heal, like, so badly. I'm just praying that they're leveled enough. Don't leave the fight until Pikachu's in there as well. Okay, Charmander hits level 9, which gives us Ember. Okay, Thunder Shock it. Jeez, I don't know. I messed up the thing. I guess I'll just Thunder Wave. So, but see, that's what I mean is, like, it's not optimal for me to Thunder Wave here. Like, there's no reason really to Thunder Wave on a level 3 Rattata. But, like, if I don't, I could... I'll pick the wrong move on Bulbasaur, you know? Like, I just want to do some damage because I'm not really in any danger. So I just want to, like, get through the fight as quickly as I can. And I actually messed up twice there because I wasn't paying attention. So, enemy Rat has fully paralyzed, which we love. And we're both in an okay spot to continue. I want to check my Pokemon. I do need Squirtle to level up once more. But I'm actually going to leave Red up there. Yeah, Bulbasaur, we can actually, if we can get through this fight, then I do want Bulbasaur to just go up because we're level 9 and that's really enough. I don't want to do any more. So I will try now to get into an encounter with Pikachu before Bulbasaur is free. We're clear. Okay, so we can just get those last little bit of experience on Squirtle and on Pikachu, which would be good for us. Then everybody's at level 9. We have some sort of parity, and then we can start figuring out how to get the team comp the way I like it, because we do want to. We need to do another fight, one more fight, in Squirtle with Squirtle and with Pikachu. Just make it an easy fight, and then we'll go up and we'll catch a couple more Pokemon as well. Okay, level 9, good. Pikachu's still not leveled. Okay, we go up. That's good. Get into an encounter. We just need that last little bit of level, and that should be easy enough for us to do. With a Thunder Shock. Okay, Pikachu gains XP. We're still not there? That's weird. I think Pikachu needs more XP to level up. Like, I don't know if this is real or not. Oh, hello, AV. My life partner has dropped into the chat. I have already been asking her if me doing this would give her the ick, and she has graciously said no, despite the fact that I know it to be false. But I'm taking it at face value. Pikachu, you got to level up, man. Level 9. I just need level 9. That's all I need. Oh, Evelyn says I'm on her TV at home, which is just so incredible. So Evelyn, I'll show you since you're here, but this is what I'm hearing right now. I've got the nice music playing, right? How are my levels and everything? Are they okay? Everything's sounding okay? I'll let you answer that, but while you're answering that, check this out. This is what I'm listening to. And that's so that I can hear the game sound in the fights, or else like I would risk dying. But I'm just like listening to like a bunch of different soundtracks all at the same time. Cuz you have to, you know, sometimes you have to suffer for your art. That's it. Did I level up? Not yet, eh? Jesus. Yeah, I'm not even hearing it anymore, Evelyn, but it is awful. You're right. It's pretty horrible. Get a Thundershock going. Okay, this is the one. Level 9. Okay, we're good. So now we can get ourselves up. And then let me just have a look at the Pokemans that I have. So I want to get Nidoran into the first slot. Pretty much. I want to get Nidoran into the first slot in both games. Can I do that now? Because we have different numbers of Pokemon, can I do that? I mean, I want that to happen in every game. Okay, so then I got to figure out how to get Pokemon Blue disjointed from Pokemon Yellow, which shouldn't be too hard because I can just go here and talk to this guy. And then I can go Pokemon, I can go Mankey, I can go Switch. Oh, no, I got to do it with everybody. Shit. Okay, hold on. Talk. Okay, everybody's talking, and I'm in a fight, which is horrible. But I guess I'm just going to do this fight because it's allowed. I can just keep talking to this guy, and they'll be locked in the fight, or they'll be locked into dialogue with me, which means I can go to the pause menu, I can go Pokemon, I can go Mankey, Switch, Pikachu, and then I can go up. It's just all a little bit insane. But I do also, because I wanted to have a backup Pokemon in this game, which I just look at how lucky that is. Just sometimes it works out where you can catch an input on only one game. But I do, when Squirtle gets, when I get on Pokemon Blue, I need to get Weedle. Yeah, Squirtle is the most exposed, for sure. Let's check their stats since I'm here. Higher defense. So we have high defense, which is good because we'll be taking knocks. And if we get hit, if Squirtle gets killed, then we could absolutely white out in Pokemon Blue during Brock. Because there's just no one else to fight, really. Because I'm going to have a Weedle. Which I guess I could proc like a poison. But like Weedle could easily die in a fight if I were to lead with Weedle. Right, okay. And speaking of which, we need to catch Weedle in Pokemon Blue, which is like super rare. Because Weedle is not available in Pokemon Yellow, which is super weird. It's available in every other game. It just has different rarities in the other games. But it's a little strange. Pokemon Yellow is the only one that can't get Weedle of all of the games, which just seems like a ripoff because it's supposed to be the like definitive edition, but there's like a bunch of stuff locked out. So anyway, Pokemon Yellow was the game that I played growing up, right? It was my the one that I had, and I just kind of assumed that it was like superior to the others because it was like released afterwards and stuff. But I think they figured out that if they locked Pokemon away, that you would have to trade with each other then. Like there was like they figured out how to like do the like social gamification aspect. But yeah, now I'm going to just check Route 2 and see if it's not easier for me to catch Weedle here than it is elsewhere. Let's go to the theory crafting window. I'll just show you kind of what I'm thinking here. So we'll go to browser capture here. Let's have a look at Generation 1, Route 2, Kanto. Oh, welcome, Crispy. Thanks for coming, Ryan. I appreciate that. Sorry, I just doxed you also. Okay, so let's look at it. Nothing that we want is actually available here, except Caterpie is available in blue here and Weedle, so we don't want it. We don't care. So we need to go into Viridian City, or into Viridian. Whatever, man. Do we have an overall strat? So if you type exclamation Multilocke, you'll see the rule set that I'm playing with. I don't have a ton of plan, but you are allowed to backseat. I need help, like badly. So please help me. But the main difficult thing about the run, I've made it a little bit easier in certain respects, but the hard part is I'm not allowed to catch duplicate Pokemon, which means that even the restriction on route locked Pokemon is like even harsher, because there's certain routes where there's not enough Pokemon available for me to catch them all. Another kind of sort of rule that I'm playing by is if there's a version exclusive Pokemon in an area, I have to catch that one. There's not a lot of version exclusives, though. There's actually, I was just saying, there's a lot of Pokemon that aren't available in Pokemon Yellow, but they are available with just different levels of rarity in Red and Blue. And Blue is green for the sake of like drops of like Pokemon availability. Blue and green are the same, just FYI for you. Yeah, so so you're totally right. Yellow, thank you for saying that. So Crispy, you're saying yellow and red. I have Charmander on red, just for simplicity. But yellow and red are the hardest, but I already have the comp kind of arranged. One of the rules, like as I said, or as it says in the Multilocke, is that I'm allowed to choose which Pokemon I catch in each area. So I'm not beholden to like RNG. So what I've done is, if I can just get to the correct thing, I want to show you all of my Pokemon in all the games so I can do it that way. I have Mankey in slot 1 now in Pokemon Yellow, and I'm going to train Mankey up. And then I have also put Nidorans in Charmander, and then also just for Bulbasaur, because Bulbasaur is so weak in Viridian Forest that I'm like a bit afraid of it. But if we're just gonna like grind on some Kakunas for a little bit, or like Metapods or whatever, I'd rather level up Nidoran there. Yeah, Mankey doesn't handle the gym particularly well. But I think like what I had done before, and I may, who knows, I might die, right? You're making a good, like, I remember this from when I was a kid, of like that actually the optimal play is Nidoran, right? It'd be better off if Pikachu had Nidoran as its like frontliner, because Nidoran gets double kick, and double kick is better than low kick, which is what Mankey gets. But if I were to take Nidoran in Pokemon Yellow, then I wouldn't be able to use it in Pokemon Red and Green. And in Pokemon Red and Green, I can make use of the fact that it can learn Blizzard and Thunder. Whereas in Pokemon Blue, Blizzard is going to go on Blastoise, and in Pokemon Yellow, Thunder is going to go on Pikachu. So I don't want to, like, I just thought it would be better for future thinking if Nidoran was available on Red and Green rather than Blue and Yellow. If that makes sense. You see what I'm getting at? So the fight is tougher, but I'm also going to have a Butterfree, and I don't care if Mankey dies. If Mankey dies in Pokemon in the first gym, then I will have a backup, like my second liner will be Butterfree. That's going to hopefully have Psychic, but I actually, now that I think about it, I need to go to the theory crafting. Let's check out our theory crafting window again. And I'm going to take a quick break after this, but let's just take a quick look and just make sure that Butterfree has the moveset that I think it does. Butterfree Generation 1 Learn Set. So it does. It learns Confusion at level 12, which is inside of the level cap, and Poison Powder is just outside of my level cap. So, but yeah, and you're right as well about I was actually talking about this just before you got here, Ryan, which is like Red has the lowest chance probably of all of them of whiting out. So Red, there's a risk of Pokemon fainting in the fight, but there's a less risk of Pokemon of like having a full wipe, right? Don't use poison on Brock. Let's look at it. I'm curious what you're talking about. Ugh, Brock. Can they have items? I suppose they can, right? Does he have antidote? Is that why? Because I didn't intend to use poison, but it was because it was like poison sting is like the worst move in the game. He has 5 full heals. Jesus. I didn't know that. What the hell? Oh my god. Well, okay, so I'm not playing set mode either. I'm playing shift mode, so that gives me a little bit of an advantage in fights. And I'm going to allow myself to use potions to save my fucking ass, you know what I mean? Like, anyway. So, we're doing a little bit of theory crafting. Seems like a good time to take a quick break. For those of you who are watching the VOD, thanks so much for watching. If you're watching it on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe and hit that bell if you're nasty. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure you follow me so you don't miss out next time I stream. If you do miss a live session, you can always catch up on the VODs on Twitch or on YouTube if I ever put it on YouTube, you know. We'll see. If you know anyone who might be interested in this, let them know, because it's better when there's an audience, you know? Like already, just Ryan, you knowing your stuff and asking me some questions, really handy, because I can talk through what I'm thinking. It's easier for me to keep a good train of thought when there's other people. So, and remember, every little bit of content, every little bit of feedback helps me make the content better, and every bit of support shows me that I'm doing something right. So with all that being said, have a good one, and see you next time. And for those of you that are actually watching the stream, I'm just going to take attention.